Salute, you already know what it is. It's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B.
Smitty back in the building. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know it's a lot going on.
You know when we get together, it's a lot going on in the hood, you heard?
TV, that's a
When
fact.
we pull up together, it's a lot going on in the
That's a
hood. You know what
fact.
I'm saying? So today we gonna be talking about Max B comes home, riding a wave, and wipes out New York, takes over New York, wipes out all them names, and takes over New York. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Jim
fact.
Jones, Davies. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Yo, what up, y'all? Yo, Ramel, what up? Yo, Mike Velez, what up? Salute.
Mike Velez, salute. Carl Young,
And
Chuck,
Chuck, what up?
salute.
Salute to everybody pulling up. Yo, we been out the loop with all this stuff. You know, we handle a little business, a lot of stuff going on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Nah, fact.
but we back. Yo, I love you too, bro. You already know. But you know we had to come tap in, man. The wave is back, yo.
The
What's up,
wave is
Smitty?
back, man. Hold on, let me put that light back on
Yo,
me.
yo,
The
what's up?
wave is back, man.
Yo, what's up,
Carl Young,
Smitty?
salute, man. I
Yo,
had to
come
get
on, man.
Mikey up, man.
Yo, talk to the peoples, man. Yo, guard the brand. Salute.
Yo, God the brand,
Hey,
salute,
yo,
yo,
Smitty
man.
got me back out here. I had a lot going on in my life.
Right.
I ain't gonna blow it up. But congratulations to me and wifey.
Come on, congrats, man. Congrats, man.
We ain't gonna blow it up. But congratulations again to me and wifey. You
That's
heard?
a fact. That's a big
Congratulations to
congratulations.
wifey. You heard? But it's a
Big
lot going on.
congratulations,
There's a
man.
lot going on in the hood. Yo, City Boy Floyd, what up? It's a lot going on in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely is, man. It's going down right
Yo,
now,
what's up,
man.
man? So what you think about Max B coming home, man? Talk to the
Hey,
people,
yo,
Smitty.
man, that was a good look for Max B, man. That was a good look for New York, man. That's how you do it on the come home, man. That was a real good look for New York, man. You know, long time wait, coming. You know, I don't know if you're a big Max B fan, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Like Max got us through. Like Max is the wave for real. You know what I'm saying? So this is a long time coming, and I mean, I'm expecting a lot of greatness from him right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that brother home. Man. Salute to him.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew Max B, French was gonna roll it out for him. Yo, salute to French Montana for holding that brother down, for getting him out of prison, for being a real brother.
Facts.
It's a lot of fake brothers out here. French showed you how you supposed to do it. Pulled up at the jail, came and got his man, put it around his neck. I know they put it in his pocket, got shows booked out for him. Yo,
Right.
salute to French Montana for really holding that dude down, going to prison to see him. I know he put up money for his lawyers. Salute to French Montana for being a real one, bro.
Been holding him down for the
Because
whole 16.
because Max B is getting a lot, because he's coming home. It's his time. I respect it. It's his time to shine. But he wouldn't be there without dudes like French Montana being real dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wouldn't be in that position without real dudes holding him down. Salute to all the other guys that popped out and showed him love. I seen Davies. I seen Fabio Foreign.
We gonna get to
Um,
that. We gonna get
yeah,
to that.
we gonna get into that. But I'm
Nah,
just want to salute
salute.
to everybody.
Right.
Salute to Bobby Smurda that welcomed him home. That
Fabio Foreign.
Bobby was promoting his show before he got home. Yo, 22 Rona, salute. Yo, salute to everybody that upheld him, because at the end of the day, you ain't nothing without your peoples.
Nothing without your
If you don't got
peoples,
no
man.
family, if you ain't got no backing, if you ain't got no friends, then you not really nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He mean a lot to people, and it's good to see people showing up for dudes, and especially in New York, because New York been kind of divided. There's a lot of divided shit going on, and
Right.
we're gonna get into dudes hating on son, you know, trying to stop his flow, trying to stop people from popping out and showing son love. Um, we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, facts.
salute to everybody that went out there and showed him love, that did that. Yo, Scott Swizzy, what up? Salute to everybody that went out there, you know, and showed homie coming home some love. You know what I'm saying? He came out, whatever his situation is. I don't know the particulars of his situation. I'm not really abreast of that. But he home. He back out here. His people's embrace him. His people's is showing him love. and that's what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That wasn't nothing they wasn't supposed to do. They were supposed to do that. That's what was supposed to go like that. You heard?
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, they rolled the carpet out for him, man. But it's not only French, man. Max B is a very likable person. You understand what I'm
He got a
saying?
lot of connections. He got a lot of connections.
He got a lot of connections. He helped a lot of people in the game. You know what I'm saying? Through his journey. You know what I'm saying? Such as Dave East. He jumped on a lot of people tracks when he was hot. You know what I'm saying? And blessed blessed the stage with them and everything. So, he's a likable person. So, I expected that, from New York. You know what I'm saying? I expected him to roll the carpet out for Max B like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good dude, man. He's a real good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He got, like I said, he know how to market himself. He's very marketable. He know how to brand himself. You know what I'm saying? He kept himself relevant for 16 years
But
without
French,
dropping music on a consistent basis.
right? But he had a lot of music. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't out. I wasn't in the streets for Max B.
Oh,
I I got turned on to Max B when I was in prison,
right,
listening to Wavy Crockett and all the mixtapes, Public Domain. We was getting
right,
all the mixtapes in prison. So I started, copping some of his mixtapes. I liked his music back, when he was making his mixtapes and all that. When he was on the mixtape circuit, I was jacking it. I was really rocking with a lot of his stuff. Not
right.
everything, but I like some of his music. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt. No doubt. Nah, he got a original style. You know what I'm saying? And I think he could go far this go around. You know what I'm saying? I think he was blackballed, the last go around.
I don't I
You know.
don't think they didn't blackball him, bro. He just caught a case.
No,
They I don't
I
the
I I think
the
he
way
was like,
go ahead,
I
bro.
feel like he was blackballed and put on the back burner in many ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was supposed to take off. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to take off. He wrote a lot of songs for people, did a lot of things for people. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he always got put on the back burner.
I think
You know what I'm
he put
saying?
himself on the back burner when he caught that case, bro. Some was he was hot.
Yeah,
The whole New York was jacking him. His mixtapes was going just like 50 and all of them. But he put himself on the back burner when he caught that case, bro. I agree with you, dudes who trying to hate on him. I'm not saying that, but dudes try to hate on 50. Dudes try to hate on a lot of dudes. You can't hate on a. Let me tell you something, bro. When you making hits,
I'm listening.
it's nothing nobody can do.
Right.
If you making hit songs, is no hate in this world that's gonna stop you from blowing because somebody is gonna sign you if you making hit songs.
Yeah,
Homie
all
make
right.
homie makes hit songs.
Exactly.
He
He
make hit
makes,
songs, so you can't stop somebody that make hits, bro.
but his resources wasn't like it is today. You feel what I'm saying? He built that up. Like at that time, he was fresh. He was like a freshman in the game. You feel
Sandbox
what I'm
bully, salute.
saying? Jimmy had more, outlets than him. And, at that time in point in the game, it's like, yo, if you mess with my enemy, you
That
you
don't
you
mean shit though, bro. Look what 50 did with Ja Rule. Ja Rule had everything, bro. He had the gangsters in the street. He had everybody connected to him. Ja Rule had the money. That don't mean shit, bro. If you making hits, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing, bro. It's mad people that's look. Suge Knight flipped on Snoop Dogg.
nah.
No, listen, hear me out. No Limit signed him. If you making hits, bro, that don't mean nothing. Everybody got money in America. Everybody don't rock with everybody. You can't get money over here. You get money over there. That don't mean shit, bro. It's all kind of money being spent out in America, bro.
Listen, like the brother said in the chat, and he understands what I'm saying.
Yo, take my money.
Um,
You're done.
he
No,
got
rise up,
shelved.
Birchin.
Shout
Bless
out
up.
Miami Stro. Jim shelved him just like he shelved Stack Bundles, and he shelved everybody else that get hot next to him. That's why Max
He
B
didn't
couldn't
shelf
really
Max
do
B because
nothing.
Max B threw out like 20 mixtapes that I was
He
hearing in
had to
prison.
throw
Hear me
out
out, hear me out.
mixtapes to get.
He
He
didn't
had to
shelf
throw
him.
out those mixtapes to get the money.
All right, so he was still getting money. He didn't stop him. I got on the Max B, not from Jim Jones, but partially from Jim Jones in the writing he was doing with Dipset. But I got on to him through his own mixtapes. Wavy Crockett, Mac and Cheese, Public Domain.
Harlem
I
legend in
was
the building. Tavon Miller.
yo, I'm letting TV salute. What up, yo?
Yo,
Y'all
you
see you doing
working Harlem
numbers.
salute,
Yo,
baby.
Harlem. Yo, you got the wave, you got the YouTube wave. Y'all kill him. Harlem is killing him right now, you
You
heard?
in China. y'all, got, y'all got that
Harlem is
wave,
killing
baby.
him. Harlem is up right now. Harlem is looking good right now, you
He
heard?
looking great over there, man. He's looking very great over there, man. Salute to Harlem. But
Yo,
back to
salute.
you. Back to you. Like I said, back to you. He got shelved and really couldn't do
He didn't
nothing.
get shelved. How you get shelved when you got 20 mixtapes and you got bigger after the deal? He didn't get shelved, bro. I heard of Son after. I had his mixtapes in my cell, bro. I bought his mixtapes in my cell in prison, bro. He was
Ja
not
Ace in
shelved.
the building.
They try to do that with 50, bro. You can't black. Let me tell you something about that blackball shit. Once you got powerful enemies, people see that, bro. You're gonna have as much love, as much hate as you get, you're gonna have that equal amount of love. And look at 50. The New York niggas was hating on 50. He went to LA, Detroit, and fuck with Eminem and Dre and them and blew past all these niggas in New York.
That's different.
Ain't no
That's
difference.
he
Ain't
had a
no
totally
difference.
different
You know
situation.
what the
50
difference is?
wasn't signed. 50 was not signed
You know what
to
the difference is?
50. Listen, hold on. 50 wasn't signed to a person and after he got shot, he
Shit,
had
50
to
was
bring
signed.
no.
Power of dollar 50 was signed.
All right, listen.
He
Jim,
was
what I'm
signed. Hear
saying
me
is,
out though, bro. Hear me out.
all right, go ahead.
The difference is 50 didn't catch no case. It's the only difference. 50 ain't catch since 75 years, my nigga. That's the only difference.
No, I
Homie,
get what you said. I get what you saying that Max B was able to
right
still
now, all
make
right, look, the young bull, out of Sex Money Murder, young homie that's in feds, caught the body. What's his name?
Who said that again?
The Sex Money Murder homie, light skin, you know, the drill rapper from the Bronx, youngin.
Oh, K Fly.
Only thing that stopped his wave is him going to jail. These dumb dudes be going to jail.
Him and Max, that's a whole total
I
different.
know, but no, it's the same thing. The
It's
what
not.
stopped prison stopped their wave, bro.
It's
Casanova.
he was full.
All
Listen,
these dudes
Max
going
B
to
had to
jail.
get back in the streets. Max B had to get back in the streets because he was blackballed and shelved by Jim Jones. Nobody in the game was
How
really
could you
giving him a
blackball
chance
me and I
or
got
wanted to
30
fuck because
mixtapes out? I
at
got
that time,
30
listen,
mixtapes selling. I'm doing shows all over. He did shows all over, bro. He
yo, the
was not shelved.
mixtapes was
He didn't
free.
shelf.
You could go to
He,
datpiff.com and get a mixtape for free.
bro, listen, you
The only
shelved.
dudes that was doing
You are
that was getting
shelved.
the money is
You
the
are
boot.
shelved when you can't make no money. When a dude shelf you, nobody hear from you, and you just on a milk crate. Some was not shelved. Some was lit. What are you talking about? When he was beefing with Miami, or when he was beefing with Jim Jones, talking about um, I hit it in Miami. She let me put in her fanny. That was on a mixtape. That was a viral mixtape back then. Before we knew what viral was, bro.
Right,
What are you
right,
talking? So what you saying right to me? So he wasn't shelved.
right,
You,
right, right. He was
he
shelf in a
wasn't
sense.
shelved, bro.
He was shelf in a sense that he could not go mainstream. Nobody on the mainstream wanted to pick him up.
Bro, listen, you gotta do the mix just like 50 did the mixtapes and got lit up the
He was
mixtapes.
past that already though.
He
He
went to
already wrote his.
jail.
He
He
wrote
went to
Ballin'.
jail. He
He
went to
wrote
jail.
Ballin' though. He
It doesn't
wrote
make it.
Ballin'.
It don't make a difference. He wrote that for somebody else. That wasn't his song. That wasn't his hit.
It was proven that he could. It was proven that he already could make hit songs. So he should have already had that chance to be on a top. What's the name? It's just that Jimmy didn't want it. He wanted him in the shadow.
I'm not saying, like I said, I can't say that. I understand that. But what shelved him is the same thing that shelved K Flock, all them drill dudes and all that, is they got locked up, bro. If he ain't get locked up, he had to wave. Wavy Crockett, he had the wave already, bro. I heard him in prison after the Jim Jones shit. Are you like I don't understand? I paid for that mixtape. You saying they had mixtapes for free? I paid for that mixtape in jail. You know we was paying for mixtapes in jail, bro. We spent more money on mixtapes than everybody in prison, bro.
all right, but
Am
what?
I
All
right or
right
wrong about
now,
that? Am
all
I right
right.
or
We were
wrong about that?
spending money. We were spending money for the mixtapes in jail, but who was getting the money from the mixtapes?
I don't know.
Max B wasn't.
I don't know. I
Max
don't.
B wasn't.
I don't know who was getting the money.
Max B
I don't know.
wasn't.
I just
So
know
what
I
I'm
bought them.
saying is that he was stopping him from going to that mainstream level.
He
Nobody
was
wanted to
not
open
stopped.
that
Only
door
thing
for
that
him.
stopped. And see, let me tell you something to everybody that's listening. Rappers, nobody can stop you but yourself.
In
Once
these
you
days and
no,
time,
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me
in
finish.
these days
Let
and
me
time,
let me finish. Let
rappers.
me finish. Let me finish my
Go ahead.
piece. Let me finish my spill, bro.
Go ahead, big bro. Talk your
Nobody can
talk.
stop you but yourself. Don't never. Once you start believing that somebody can stop you, then you make that into a thing in your life. Nobody can ever stop you but yourself. You are your own glass ceiling.
Facts.
Don't ever think that anybody can stop you in any industry or anything in this world, bro. Nobody can stop you but you, bro.
On the
Nobody can
sec,
stop you but you, bro.
eh,
Nobody. We are our own worst enemies. Max B was his own worst enemies. He was doing other shit besides rapping, and his ass got caught up and caught 75 years, bro. That's
all
what
right.
happened, bro.
All right. Now
That's what happened, bro.
let me speak my piece. On the
Go
second
ahead.
hand,
Go
he's
ahead.
right. You could do whatever you want. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you want in this world, possible. You understand? You put your mind, your
Yo,
heart
Ty,
to it,
salute,
all that.
Chico, salute.
Right?
Go ahead, bro.
You
Go
could
ahead,
do
bro.
whatever you want. But in a sense, you can't when you dealing with gatekeepers and
Cap,
dudes
that's
like.
cap. That's not true. I don't agree. I know.
So why Jim Jones ain't where he at?
What you mean?
Why Cameron and them dudes ain't where? Why Jada Kiss
What
ain't
you
the
talking
best?
about? Them dudes is
Why
wet. They
Jada
wave is
Kiss?
over. It's
Why
over for
Jada
them.
Kiss don't got $1 billion?
He wasn't a good businessman.
Lyrically, he's worth a
He wasn't
billion
a.
dollars.
You asking me a question? Don't answer it. You
All
gonna
right.
ask me a question
All
or
right.
what?
You
You
want your
gonna ask me a
time
question or
today.
not? Jada Kiss is not a great businessman.
All right.
Puff was. All the great businessmen are the billionaires. The Puffs, the Jay Z's,
Gatekeepers.
the not. No, you don't gotta be. There's a lot of dudes that's not gatekeeping. Eminem.
Gatekeepers.
No, they not gate. They was great businessmen.
Royce the 5'9" was better than Eminem.
Bro,
Lyrically,
Master P, you can't say everybody that made big money is a gatekeeper. No, they were great businessmen, bro. They not just gatekeepers, bro. Dudes did great business. That's the difference between dudes that don't got money and dudes that do, bro. They did good business. They contracts. They didn't let people take their masters. They came in as bosses, so they couldn't. So the people that ran the industry couldn't treat them like they treat a dude, a peon that's coming on the street dancing on the table. Cause now I'm gonna rape you. Excuse me. But now I'm gonna take your money. You know, I ain't mean it in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna take your money because you need me. You need me. But Master P, no limit, like Cash Money, they came in as bosses, so they came in with power. That's the difference. Hear me out. I'm
all right.
telling you from a person that came up with a multi-million dollar rap crew. I was a part of that, the inception of that. The black bull that I seen when I was in the industry, when I was running around with these dudes in the 90s. I understand that. But I'm just telling you, bro, nobody can stop you, bro. No, as long as nobody can stop you, bro. And I understand what you're saying. You can stop yourself. If you sign a bad contract, you sign your publishing over, you sign your rights over, you stopped yourself. You signed that. You did that. That's your signature. That's not theirs. That's yours. That ain't blackball. That's you being a bad businessman. That's you being a bad business. You did bad business. And you blackballed yourself. You like whatever Jim Jones owned his publishing and owned that, he did bad business if he did that. That's just bad business. Right now. My companies, my books, no matter what. If I sell one, if I sell two, I own my stuff, bro. It's mine. I didn't sell it to nobody. Nobody don't own my stuff. If I go viral tomorrow, if my stuff go up tomorrow, if it go sell tomorrow, it's all mine, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying.
People told me this, you know, a lot of my
I
guys
get
that
what you're
was
saying.
a lot of my guys that was in the industry, they told me, yo, sign to Terry Woods, sign to this one, that. You know, I'm in the Terry Woods era. I started was writing from since then. I didn't sign to Terry Woods and I didn't get robbed. I might have made more money with Terry Woods, or she might have made more money off my stuff, and I would never own my stuff now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because publishing is, if it's books or if it's movies or if it's music, it's all the same. It's publishing. They own your publishing rights. It's publishing rights, bro. The same thing. You heard? If it's writing, if it's books, if it's music, if it's movies or whatever.
That's a fact.
But that's what I understand where you coming from. But he did it to himself, bro. No matter how you put it, Jim Jones ain't do that to him. Jim Jones ain't signed that contract for him. Max B signed that.
So, all right. So, I heard a lot of you know, and that's why we, we got different, opinions on things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might see things one way, and I might see things the other. I've seen a lot of stuff come up about how, the brother Max B came home and the brother Mel Matrix came home. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's what you feel about that? Do you feel like
Bro,
it should have been a million bloods out there saluting him
no,
with a million?
not a million. If your friend is a so-called millionaire with all this money, then you should come home better than that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I can't look into Melly's mind. Salute to Melly. And I don't know his situation. I don't know what if he ain't want to look like that or what's going on. I don't know what happened. But when I came home after doing 25 years, matter of fact, hold on.
Hold on,
I got
let
a
me get a
video.
napkin quick
Yo,
fast. Hold on,
yo,
let me get a
yo,
napkin. I'm here.
I got a whole like almost a documentary of me coming home, right, bro?
Say that again.
I got like a whole. They made like almost a documentary of me coming home when I was coming home. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong stuff.
We should compare the two. People should even compare the two because in my to the table, you know what I'm saying? One is bringing a bag consistently, and the other is like, more of a muscle than anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and really, you know what I'm saying? He don't really add on to the cipher as much as Max B would, you know what I'm saying, bring to the table. He's not as valuable. That's how I look at it.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
I mean, I do. I'm talking about
No,
in the
you
business
asked me,
sense.
yo,
In
you
the
asking me a
business sense.
question, and then you going to agree with yourself? You going you going to agree with yourself? Like,
Hey
hold on,
yo, that's because listen.
like, what kind of conversations are you holding?
Oh no.
So, hold on, I do. What
Yo,
are you talking about?
yo, nah.
He said, "Nah, I do." What are you talking
Yo,
about?
salute to everybody in the building.
You tripping, beloved?
Yo, John A said Fritz Montana made Jim look bad on how Max B came home and Mel Mitchell came home. No comparison.
I agree. I agree.
All right, cool. John A said, not true because French don't need Max B. That's just his real comrade, Smitty. I get it. I get it.
Yo,
He
look,
said
bro.
not an asset, but more of a liability. You see, Mr. Executioner, he know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He definitely get what I'm saying, man.
Why this? Oh. Yo, look. I don't even play this, bro.
Where that's that?
This when I came home.
Nah, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's when I came home, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be. Family locked up.
Look, they was outside waiting. That's my mom's right there. Peace of mama love. Came home, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be. Family locked up.
Look, my wife. Wait, that's my mom's right there. Peace of mama love.
That's how it's supposed to be. Family locked up.
Look, my wife. Wait, that's my mom's right there. Peace of mama love. Look, this the jail, bro. This the jail.
What
Look,
jail is
COVID.
that?
That's me, COVID, bro. That's how I came out of jail, bro. Look, I got a video from the whole time I came home, bro. Going to the stores, the first thing I bought. I got a whole video, bro. I ain't even put that out there. I ain't even put that out there yet, bro. I got a whole video, bro. Me coming home, the first thing I ate, meal, all that stuff, bro. I just never put it out yet, you heard? I just never put it out there yet.
Yeah,
Out there
nah,
yet.
Sincere Jones, I get it. I get what you're saying, Sincere, but I'm just saying a lot of people making comparisons about.
But God, what's the question you asked, Smitty? I missed it.
I'm just saying, like, what you think it's a comparison? You know what I'm saying? I feel like one bring more to the table.
Yeah, it's a comparison. No, they both was backed. They both was backed by really legendary hip hop New York dudes. One came home one way and one came home another.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you this, look, because I don't really want to, I don't want to shit nobody down, right? But these dudes in the industry, bro, they can't support no real dudes, bro. If the higher ups see these dudes supporting the real gangsters, they're gonna do to them what happened with Murder Inc. You see what happened with Murder Inc? They put a false case on them, bro.
Mm.
With Supreme to take Supreme down. So these dudes can't treat no real dudes, bro. No real gangsters, no real dudes, no real big homies, no real. Think of it.
Wrong books.
Think about just. Let me ask you this. Tell me one time when you seen a real industry dude come out here and really support. And let me tell you something. Only dude I ever seen it, salute to Knobs, was Knobs and Jada Kiss with Prince. Support a real gangster, a real dude, a legendary dude, bro. But when did you ever see these dudes really roll out the red carpet for any real gangster, bro? Any real any real street legend dude, when they ever did it? When did it happen? One time. Just tell me one time.
I
When
mean,
did
niggas
you ever
don't want to
see?
be. I mean, I get what you're saying. Dudes don't want to be hot. Dudes don't want to be seen on the
No,
radar. I get
no,
what you.
no. I'm telling you, it's a part of the structure, bro. These dudes is all the informants, all the dudes that did bad get that shit rolled out for them. All these dudes that did bad get that shit rolled out for them, bro. What you mean? What you talking about? You see them with the bag, they flossing the money. All the dudes that did bad, that turned state evidence, that told on people. If we gonna talk, let's talk, bro. If we gonna
Right.
talk, let's talk, bro. I'm
All
just being
right. All
honest, bro.
right. All right. All right. All right.
I'm just being honest, bro. And I'm not, and let me tell you something, I'm not against anybody that did that or against anybody that kept it real. I'm just speaking the facts.
Okay.
It's been a bunch of legendary big homies that came home and nobody did nothing for none of these dudes, bro.
Right.
No. Salute to the Crips. They rolled it out for Blue Boy. Salute to Fivio Foreign. Salute to Bobby Smurda.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. New York Crips, they
Salute to
always
them.
roll it out for their
Nah,
kind,
salute
G.
to them. Salute to them because they rolled it out for Blue Boy and he ain't rep that shit on the streets with them. These dudes is repping that shit on the streets with them. Blue Boy had that. He had a tear in his rod like, yo, I don't even know Bobby Smurda. I ain't doing. He gave me 10,000. Bobby Smurda's a real one. You see what I'm saying? Bobby Smurda's a real one. I don't give a fuck about none of the affiliations or none of that shit. You heard?
Nah, real
They they
talk.
they rolled it out for Roddy Rebel.
Nah, facts.
They
That they,
rolled
they
it out for
rolled
their
it out how he.
kings.
I ain't gonna front. The Lokes show out for they kind when they come home, bro.
I'm asking you, and I know, don't get me wrong. I know some dudes treated certain dudes right behind the scenes. Everything isn't gonna be seen. But when did these rapper dudes roll it out for a real gangster, a real big homie win? Where
Right,
the movies at?
right. I feel you. I feel
Where
you.
these dudes is holding these dudes down in the streets, repping for these dudes, going for these dudes. And I'm not saying they might have, did a little something for me behind the scenes, but where the movies at? Where the movies at? That's because I'm telling you what's going on, bro. I'm telling you what's going on. They can't do it, bro. It's a part of the contract. They can't support no gangsters, bro. Yo, Artie, Art in the building. Artist L.
Yo,
Morrison,
Artie.
light side.
Light
Light side in
side,
the building. What
light
up?
side, light side.
Yo, Jai TV. That's what it is, Jai. Yo, listen, bro. When I tell you I was in it, bro, I was always in it. I know the dudes, I know the playmakers, I know a lot of these dudes. I know a lot of, I don't speak on everybody and everything I know and everybody I know. Um, but it's a lot of it's some official ones, but most of these dudes in the industry is no good. It's a lot of official ones. I know a lot of official dudes in the industry. A lot of my guys is in there. I know they solid, but it's a small percentage of the dudes that's no good, bro.
Can I
And
can I ask can I ask you this, Mikey? Um, with you know all this supposedly um in the air with Jim Jones and Max B, do you think this is like good for New York? Do you think this is gonna bring out more artists, far as coming out lyrically on a lyrical note? Um, and do you think like the competition is gonna thicken with the New York artists? Like,
I
is it
don't think it's
gonna?
no competition because these dudes is not they not making no good music. They're not making no hits. Nobody's listening to that shit. I'm just being honest, bro. You got a
I'm
group of New York. Hear me out. You got a group of New York dudes that they lit in New York, but nobody's listening to their music, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Nobody listening to that shit, bro. I'm just being honest.
so you telling me that I mean right
Yo, all right.
now?
Let me ask you right now. Let me ask you right now. What new Mano or Jim Jones you got in your playlist?
No, I'm not saying that.
No, let me
Right?
ask you
I'm
a
just
simple
saying.
question. No. What new Mano or
Yo, I don't.
Jim Jones?
I,
Hold on. What new Mano or Jim Jones do you got in your playlist? Open your phone. Let me see your phone because you got another phone. Open your phone. Let me see your playlist.
I don't got no playlist with Jim Jones or Mano.
Me neither.
Right? But what
Nobody
I'm
else.
saying is this.
Nobody else on our age group. Nobody else in New York. Nobody does, bro.
All right, now I'm saying
No.
Max
Yo, put
B
a one in the
drop.
chat. Put a one in the chat if you have a new, if you have Jim Jones
Yo,
or
he played
Mano,
too
new Jim Jones or Mano on your playlist. Just being honest.
Yo,
Put a one in the chat
this
if you do. Put a two for
yo.
doo doo if you don't. Put a two for doo doo if you don't. We building We TV said he got something. Artie said he got something. I don't know. RDR said he got something. Artie, you putting too many ones, Artie. I'm about to block you. I asked
Yo,
you for one, Artie. I didn't ask you for two ones. If
yo,
you put a
listen.
if you put two ones, that means you mean two, Artie. You put two ones, all right, that's a two. Artie says two. Bro, that shit is not nobody's listening to
I'm
that
just
shit,
all
bro.
right. Listen, I'm saying Max B come out with a hot dick song, right? Jim Jones returned fire, right? That sparked something in New York. Dudes start dropping music. Get off this drill, this singy song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's good for New York, man. I think it's
It's
gonna be
all
great for
kind
New
of music
York, man.
going on. You got drill music that's going on in New York. You got Bay Swag, Coco Bay. Salute to them. Sweets and Bay Swag. Salute to them. Free Bay Lloyd. You know, my one of my day ones. Free Bay Lloyd is Pops. But you got all kind of different music coming out of New York too, though. But what I'm saying is this: they don't got the youth, and they don't got the old heads neither. We old school, bro. We old time. We elders now. We OGs, elders, you heard? They don't got them, and they don't got us. Who they got? They don't got nobody, bro. I don't know who listening to that shit, bro. I'm just being honest, you heard? I don't know,
Yo,
bro.
man.
It's probably
I
getting a
don't
couple
know.
views. They paying for promotion and shit. I don't know who listening to that shit, bro. You heard?
I'm just saying, man. They could turn this up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they could play. If I was Jim Jones and Max B, I would play this out to the fullest.
They said
Even if
all.
they're not, even if they're not beefing and they're not worrying about each other, I will play this out to the fullest, man, to see where this go.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yo, Mac, yo, Jai TV said all the drill rappers are Max B babies, Mikey B. Probably is.
Facts.
Check it out.
All of them come
Let
from
me tell you
that
something.
wave.
If Max B, he Max B, if you listening, if it ain't a banger, don't put it out. If it's not a banger, do not put it out because a lot of old dudes, a lot of dudes come home from prison and they put out some trash and it's over.
Right.
So
Right.
you gotta put out heat. If he don't put out no heat, like Chef G came home, Chef G came out and put out heat. That shit is in my playlist.
Nah.
Everything lit. What? Nah.
Nah. That shit. It was. I
Everything
think
lit.
everything lit was fire from Chef G, but I
You
think he
tripping,
could have.
bro. You bugging.
I
That
think yo,
that chef
listen,
that
listen.
chef
See, this is
G
where
that
we. This
chef
is
G
where we
mixtape is fire,
always.
bro.
This is where we always clash his stuff. That wasn't hot. That was not hot.
Everything lit is not wasn't hot.
Everything lit. He got way better songs than everything lit.
That was fire, bro.
Come on, to be coming
That
out.
was fire, bro. You tripping, bro.
Oh my god.
You
Cause
are all the way
oh
in
my
there.
god.
You was in all kind of
See, this is
booths.
what I'm talking about, y'all.
You was in all kind of booths right now. That what?
That was
He
all.
got a
That was an all right song
he got a
compared to what
song.
I heard
He
from
got a
him.
song. He got a song with them two other youngins on the track with them, two other YNs. That shit fire too. I forgot the name of that song. That's on my playlist. I was listening to that shit today, you heard? Yo, that shit is fire. You heard? I'm being honest, bro. You
And I'm
heard?
not saying Chef G's is not fire. That's my guy. I was just listening to Note, Self Note. That's my song. I love that song right there. You know what I'm
Own
saying?
Lane. I think it's
I
called
think that's better than everything lit.
Own Lane. No, for the team. For the team is fire, huh?
Yeah, that's my guy. Chef get busy.
Look, this is in my yo, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Cause I don't be capping, bro. I'm looking at one of my playlists right now, and I put Chef in. Look, this is my playlist. The Chef. Yeah, you know I got the big joint. You know I got the Big Mac too. And I got the small Mac and the Big Mac, you heard? But look, this is on my playlist, bro. Her love mix. That's all today. Today is fire. Own lane. Um, start some shit. For the team is fire. He got
Facts.
some youngins on there with him on, I think, for the team or ain't safe. Ain't safe or for the team. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right, Trayvon Miller. Right. I agree with you, Trayvon Miller. Max need to focus on music, his brand. And if they not gonna do a play or something and act like they beefing or something, get on with that, man. Do take care of that.
That sexy drill.
But
Yo,
all these young dudes is Max babies, man. They got that melody, that Max melody, man. A Boogie, all of them even said it. I'm a
I see
Max
some of them. I
baby.
see some of them with that Mac. That's true. I see that though. I see some of that. But all right, let's go to this. Because you've been asking me questions. Let me ask you questions. Was Dave East out of line for going to the Max B luncheon? What, it was a dinner? It was a dinner party or the luncheon?
Yeah.
It wasn't a party because they talked about a party on the podcast. And Mano said, "I'm not gonna go to the party." Did Mano meet Max B at the Jets game? Like, yo, listen,
This,
Max.
yo,
I think Mano had a down low meeting with Max B at the Jets game. Like, listen,
yo,
Max, you know you my
listen,
guy. Jimmy's on bullshit. I try to squash it. You see, I try to squash it. Listen, I'm on your team. Don't tell nobody about this meeting at this
yo.
game right now, you heard? I
Fact.
think Mano had a meeting with him at the Jets game, you heard?
Nah, facts, yo.
I think he had a meeting with him at the Jets game. You know what I'm saying? Mano talking about he's standing on business. What you think about that whole thing? Talk about that, bro.
Listen, first of all, the Max B at the Jets game. I understand Max B going to Jets game because he gangrene. You know what I mean? That's what he be shouting, gangrene. You know what I'm saying? So he loved the Jets gangrene. I
Right, he do.
understand that. Mano being at a Jets game, I'm talking about the worst team in the NFL, damn near. It's
And they
like,
won that day. That
and
was
they what?
crazy.
It was crazy.
The
So
first
it,
win.
yo, like it bugged me out. It threw me off. I'm like, yo, why is Mano at the Jets game out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of threw me off. That was
He
like,
might have hit the bat phone. Like, yo, listen, Max, I'm gonna be at the Jets game. Be there. Booth,
but
booth,
you,
booth
the Dave
43.
East, the Dave East, and again, Mano, Max B, supposedly helped Mano out when Max B was hot. So, Mano don't really got no bad blood with him. He just chose the side. You feel me? Um, and I respect that's what he stand on. That's what he stand on. You know what I'm
So wait a
saying?
minute.
Dave
Hold on.
East,
So what are you saying? Davies. We talking about Davies first.
right,
Davies met him at the luncheon, the dinner, the Max B luncheon. He had a dinner. He had a dinner party. Son was everywhere. He had all kind of shit going on.
right,
Come to the lunch. Tonight we gonna have a dinner, and then
right,
later we gonna have a party. He was lit for the whole day. You heard?
right,
With him going and meeting up with Max B,
right.
was he out of line? How do you
Now
feel about that?
he
Or
wasn't
was
out of
it?
line, and I'm gonna tell you why he wasn't out of line. The reason he wasn't out of line because um,
Oh, you got to think too long. He was
they
out of
was
line.
on a podcast, right? No, they was on a podcast, and they basically said, you know, um, he said basically, Mano, I'm not going to Jim Jones. I'm not dealing with Max B. You're my friend, whatever, whatever. I didn't hear none of that come from Fabulous or Dave East. So right then and there, I knew Dave East was gonna link with Max B. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's wrong in no way, man. You know what I'm saying? That's he his own man. You feel what I'm saying? Like he his own man. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't no next man tell me where to go or where to be or how I gotta deal with another man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's out of line, bro. Like, that's girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be stopping me from getting a bag and feeding my family for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, real talk.
All right, check it out. All right. So you saying he wasn't out of line?
He not out of bro. They fighting over a
All
female.
right. Look. So do you think Jimmy is gonna take it personal?
I mean, if he does, that's on him. You keep
I
it
know. I'm not
moving.
even asking you if he does. I'm asking you. Do you think Jim Jones is gonna take it personal
Of
against?
course he is. He's a petty dude. You could tell he said he's petty.
He
He
did say
said
he's petty.
he told the world he's petty.
He did say he was petty. I ain't gonna lie.
He said I'm petty.
He said he's petty Crocker or something like
Petty Crocker. So
Petty
now
Christ. Petty
And
Crocker, some
yo,
weird, see some
yo,
weird names. He said a bunch
so
of weird petty names, you heard?
yo, so now look, bro. You already see Mano. If you look up at Mano, Mano's already clowning him.
He cleared what he said. What Mano said? I seen that. Hold on, let me see that. I
Yo,
seen that.
you could pull that up right
I
now.
got it
Mano
right
is
now. Hold
already
on, I got it right
clowning
now. I'm
him
gonna try to
about
get it
that.
on the short. I'm gonna try to get it on the short. I seen it. I see it up here now. I'm looking at it right now in front of me, you heard? Hold on. Let
Petty
me go.
Murphy. He said Petty Murphy.
Petty Murphy. M Rec was playing it. Yo, salute to M Rec.
Yeah. Chico Low.
Hold on, it's right here. I
Yeah.
got it right here. Hold on.
I found myself where I knew I needed to finish my
Hold on.
education.
They got these. They got the ads popping. Thank you, baby. Congratulations. Wifey gave me a little sip.
With the lemon on top?
Yeah, you know we don't play, bro.
With the lemon on top, bro?
We don't play about this, year. Hold on, he right here. Hold on, what he said. Hold on. Mano said something. Hold on. I can't get it. Hold on, I'm missing it. I got it right here. Hold on. Where's the What they say, nigga?
Wreck TV.
Yo, East, I heard some shit about you, nigga. I heard some shit about you on the internet. Oh, me too, man. What they say, nigga?
The fact that you did get invited.
They say he got kicked.
The,
They say he got kicked off the show, you heard?
Yeah, this is the dinner.
They say he got kicked off the show, you heard?
That Jimmy kicked him off?
And yo,
Go,
I heard he got kicked off the show. I don't know if it's true or not. They could be capped, you know what I'm saying?
tell him go start his own show.
But do I think you answered? I'm gonna answer it too. Do I think Davies was out of line? No, I don't think Davies was out of line. Let me tell you something, bro. I can't say because I wasn't out there and I wasn't in the mix of it. How serious that got between Max B and Jim Jones? You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
I don't know the level of the relationship of Jim Jones and Mano and Davies and all these dudes and Fabulous. I don't know if they just doing business together or if they on some street shit together. But to me, really, that's some idiot shit. Cause these dudes, and I'm not saying them dudes is not gonna really go out there and really go handle no business, bro. And I'm not promoting that. But we gotta get off this fake gangster shit, bro. That shit is corny as hell, my dude. Like, be a rapper, be a podcaster. Like, everybody wanna be a fake gangster, my dude, and not stand on shit.
right,
Everybody wanna be a fake gangster, but when it's time to get what gangsters get, the time and all that shit, the bullets and all that shit that come with it,
right.
they don't want none of that shit, bro.
They don't want no parts of that. They don't
They're
want
gonna
them
fuck
bullets,
somebody else's
nothing.
life up. They're gonna try to get somebody else in the mix, spin a shorty, spin a young kid, for him to get caught up while they still out here popping bottles and beefing on the internet with each other, while everybody else going to jail, bro. That shit corny as hell, my nigga.
Facts.
That shit is corny as hell, my nigga. Them dudes, you ain't gonna go out there, dude, just talking about wars, and you on the internet. Just being honest, bro. You talking about a war, you on the internet, bro. Like, you on the internet at a podcast at a certain spot every day, bro. Like, if a dude really wants you, he can't really pull up and get you, my nigga. I'm just
Right,
being honest, bro.
right,
What kind of war is that? So I understand what dudes were saying on the internet, man, doing bad vibes, salute to them, and what they were saying. Like, what kind of war is that? Like, come on, bro. We gotta stop pushing that agenda. We gotta stop pushing this fake gangster shit, my nigga. We gotta stop. You live in a good house. You got a good family, my nigga. That's what we
right.
all want. We want good houses. We want good families. We want success, and we want good lives. We want good lives, bro.
I agree with you. I
Like,
definitely
come
agree
on,
with
bro.
you.
That fake gangster shit, my nigga. Dudes got to get up that fake gangster shit, trying to put that shit in. Because when you go to a white person, you ain't asking them none of this gangster shit. Yo, you ain't gonna ask them if they seen Max B or none of that shit. You gonna just do whatever business you got going on with these white people. You gonna say, yo, you was with Max B, you went to the Max B luncheon, so I'm not messing with you. Niggas gotta get up that corny nigga shit, bro. It's a bunch of corny ass niggas out here trying to push other people and play all these agendas with everybody and play chess with everybody. And all most of these niggas is soft. Most of these niggas just soft niggas with money, bro. You ain't gonna go out there and get active and bust nothing, my nigga. Like, come on, stop that shit, bro.
Yeah, and not
Come
only
on,
that,
bro.
not
That shit
only
is
that,
corny,
bro.
bro. That shit is corny, bro. That shit is corny, my nigga.
Yeah,
That shit is corny, my nigga.
nah, that's a fact. Not that's a
Dudes is
fact.
all
And that,
dudes is businessmen. Davies is a great rapper. He's a businessman. Fabulous is a great rapper. He's a businessman. Why y'all holding these niggas to street shit and all y'all do is trying to get a check and trying to get money? Come on,
but
get off
this
that
is,
corny street shit. Get
but
off that
this is
corny
not.
street shit, bro. We don't believe none of you rapper niggas, bro. We don't believe none of you rapper niggas. We know it's a street nigga that's gonna handle everything for you niggas, bro. We don't believe none of you niggas, bro. Stop that shit, bro. We don't believe none of y'all niggas, bro. We don't believe none of y'all niggas, bro. Stop that shit, bro.
Yo, but you gotta understand too, Mikey B. This ain't really
Fucking bunch of sucker
no
niggas, bro.
street shit. This is
Some sucker
really.
shit though, bro. Go ahead, bro. I hear you, bro. But that
I
shit is
said
just
this is really Jim Jones being tender. You know what I'm saying?
sucker shit, bro.
All this mayhem, all this chaos that's going on the internet right now boils down to Max B having sex with Chrissy and putting it out to the world after that. You feel what I'm saying?
Like
So
I
this
don't know
all
about that.
stems
I don't
from
know
a
if that's
girl.
true.
This all
Honest,
stems from a girl that basically cheated on him and he's still with. So who's to blame?
I understand that. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what's true with that. I don't know the extent of what they went through in the streets, what their crew went through. I don't know none of that. But I'm saying if that is true, and y'all go see him. Go see him then. Why you gonna be on the internet? I'm just saying. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to. I'm not promoting nothing. I don't want to see nothing happen between Jim Jones and Max B or their crews. What I'm saying is this though, and I respect. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it fucked up. I respect Jim Jones' position, saying fuck Max B. I'm not squashing it because he has the right as a man to say that. That's his shit. That's his situation. Son violated him. He called him a rat. He said he fucked this chick on the internet. He said all this stuff about him. I respect Jim Jones' position. But you're not supposed to make that shit everybody position.
Right,
Whatever you and him got going on, y'all gonna handle that shit.
right.
Stop getting everybody. You got all these corny niggas. See, this the problem. And this is what happened with that gang shit too when we was in it, bro. A lot of niggas got a bunch of niggas in their personal situations. A
That's
bunch
not
of
even
little
built.
dudes, young dudes that's under them, family members, getting a bunch of people that don't got nothing to do with your situation involved in your situation, nigga. That's the problems, bro. You got a problem with him, y'all go handle it. And I understand. Let me tell you something. I respect Mano. I respect Mano's position for him saying, like, yo, you my friend, so I'm gonna hold it down with you. That was his choice. Jim Jones ain't asked him to do that. Mano just went out there and said he's just doing that because that's how he is. That's his moral compass. That's how he give it up. I
Right,
respect that. I respect that wholeheartedly. I respect his position as well. But that don't mean Fabulous or Davies got to be held to them same standards. We up here
right,
getting money. We doing a podcast. We met on business terms. We out here getting money. Like I said, I don't know what they got going on in the street. I don't know nothing about that. Davies went over there, seen Max B on Harlem timing, how he should have been. Saluted homie coming home. I heard they did music together before, and then he
right,
messed with Max B before.
right,
So he's supposed to pull up. He pulled up, said what up, did said his piece. He ain't go to the party, but I don't know. He might have been to the party. I don't know. But he pulled up, show love, show face, and said what up. And let me tell you something. I respect Davies for that because whatever he got going on. He like, yeah, we getting money together, but you're not my big homie. You don't call shots over me. Who's you? We getting money together, but you don't call my personal life about my moves. Dudes got to be men, bro. It's a bunch of, and I'm not saying Mano was a dick rider because I don't believe he is. I believe that he just stood, you know, how he give it up. I respect that. But it's a lot of dick riders out here. It's a lot of dudes that's not getting into shit that don't got nothing to do with them, ain't minding their business, as far as really like getting into the middle of shit. And you know, it's not even a man's dude just jumping out a window on some lap dancing shit. You know what I'm saying? Groupie. You got a bunch of groupie dudes out here now. I never seen so many groupie men. It's a lot of male groupies out here, you heard?
Nah, it's definitely a lot of male groupies out here, bro. You're not lying about that one right there.
It's a lot of male
What
groupies
what
out
what
here. These dudes,
Max already said the new slang. Dudes out here slobbering, you are. Dudes out here, y'all out here. He said, yeah, he's slobbering, man. Y'all niggas out here slobbering out
who he
here,
said was
man.
slobbering?
He said Mano out here slobbering, you heard?
He said Mano was slobbering. That's
Yeah, he
wild.
was at the he said, yo, Mano out here. He said, yo, these dudes out here slobbering already, man. Like, it's
Mano
crazy, man.
slobbering is wild work, you
Mano
heard?
slobbering on the internet is wild.
Mano slobbering is wild, you heard?
He said, "Yo, Mano." He said, "Yo, Mano at the game." He started laughing. He said, "Yo, niggas doing a lot of slobbering, right, bro? Niggas doing a lot of slobbering." You know how he talk.
But nah, bro, that shit is corny though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a bunch of dudes that's getting money, rapping, podcasting, or doing whatever they do, trying to get a bunch of dudes involved. And I'm not
Oh, he
saying Jim
said
Jones,
slobbing. He said a dude's doing a lot of slobbing. You heard?
a lot of slobbing. That's wild.
Mm-mm.
Slobbing
That's
is
wild
wild.
right there.
Slobbing is nasty work. You heard out here in these streets.
Nasty work in these streets, yo.
But no,
You
that
get
also,
caught slobbing. That's nasty work out here, boy.
yeah, you get caught slobbing. That's wild. You heard. But
Pause. That's crazy.
like I said, I respect all their positions, bro. I respect Davies' position.
Right.
I respect his position. I respect Mano's position, and I respect Jim Jones' position. You violated me, it's up. I'm not never gonna be friends. We not never gonna squash that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't see Jim Jones saying he gonna wild out or pop or get crazy, but he like fuck that nigga. I
Yep.
respect that. I mean, I respect that. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to see shit being up between them. But I respect the fact that he's standing on his shit. I don't fault Jimmy for standing on his shit. And but I think let me tell you something. Just like we know what we gonna talk about when we come up here on the internet, Smitty, you heard?
Right.
We talk about it before we come up here. Like we gonna talk about this topic, that topic. We don't
Right.
we don't have the conversation before we get up here, but we know the topic that we're gonna speak on. You heard?
Absolutely.
And we be up here arguing. We don't know we gonna argue when we get up here. We just
Right.
argue. You heard? Shit
Nah,
just
that's a
happens. You
fact.
heard?
That's a fact.
But so I know they knew that they would be speaking about Max B before they got on the show.
Hmm.
I don't think that was just something they just threw out there on the show. Jim Jones just threw that out there. Mano just threw that out there. Cause Jim Jones is smart. He's a smart businessman, and he's smart when it comes to manipulating social media. He knows how to go viral. He knows the topics to talk about to get people talking.
Because he watched us. He watched the dirty sector.
Yeah, he watched us, but you got to remember he was down with Love and Hip Hop before the Dirty Sector.
All right. Right.
Love it. All this arguing on the internet came from the Love and Hip Hop.
Nah, I agree with you. I agree
That's
with
the
you.
Love and Hip Hop preceded all this shit. You heard?
Right.
So he got that shit from Mona Scott. He got the playbook on how to go viral from Mona Scott. He been arguing, beating dudes up on VH1. He just bringing it to podcasting, you heard?
Facts. Facts. I get what you're saying on that.
So, yo, GT, what up? But that's what I'm saying. It's like he know how to manipulate. So they knew they was gonna talk about Max B. They knew that already.
Right.
But I
The real
think Jim
GT.
Jones, I think Jim Jones put that out there in New York to like to get his mans, the people that jack him, the people in New York that mess with him, Because I see a lot of people that mess with Jim Jones. I don't see their faces. They might have been there. I don't know. But I see a lot of dudes that be around Jim Jones, that be with Jim Jones. They wasn't there. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes in New York. There's a lot of rap dudes. There's a lot of dudes in the industry
I
that
see, I
wasn't.
see, I see D and I see D in them from
But Rough Riders is bigger than Jim Jones. He ain't shit to them. He ain't moving them. He ain't bigger than them. He ain't moving them. See, like certain people you can't move. Certain people you can't move. Jim Jones can't move Rough Riders. They before him. They sons. He's sons of them. They had millions before he even got in the game. Before he thought about getting in the game. You know what I'm saying? They made
you
hundreds of millions, bro. They're not listening to nobody like Jim Jones. They can't. You
you
got
you
solid characters. You can't move nobody like that. You heard?
nah, you right. I didn't see a lot of rappers pull up
A
that
lot.
was
You
in
got to
the
remember,
industry.
Jim Jones got a crew. He got a crew that he runs with from New York that be in all his videos. That they always be around each other. And I didn't see none of them dudes at the Max B joint. You heard? I ain't gonna put everybody's name out there of shit that I know personally, but I didn't see a lot of people that I know be around Jim in the industry. I didn't see him at the Max B joint. So I think that shit could have been bigger. It was crazy. The Max B joint was crazy already. But I think if Jim ain't go up there and say that, I think it would have been bananas. You heard? Pause, you heard?
Mm.
I think it would have been bananas. If Jim ain't go up there and say that, I think it would have been bananas. It was crazy. Don't get it twisted. Line around the block. It was crazy. But as far as rappers from New York, gangsters from New York, a lot of dudes ain't come out. From what I seen. And I know the caliber of these cats, if they was out, the cameras would have been on them. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
If they came out, the cameras would have been on them because they would have came out, race, Rolls Royces. The camera's gonna be on you when you moving like that. When you come into the spot and you pulling up like, arms everywhere, necks everywhere, the camera's gonna be on you. You're gonna be, they're gonna they're gonna play you. You're gonna be in them roles. Your face is gonna be one of the faces that they talked about that was dead. A lot of dudes from New York was not there, you heard? That rock with Jim Jones. So Jim Jones really put out that dog whistle to like, he said that on his podcast that he know everybody watch, especially his friends, to tell dudes like, yo, and Mano, that was a choreo. I think that was all choreographed. I'm not going because I'm your friend. They tried to stop the wave, but they couldn't stop the wave. They tried to stop the wave, but they couldn't stop the wave, you heard? They tried to stop the wave with that shit, you heard?
Nah, the wave is back, man. And like I said, man, this is
They
this
tried to
is
stop the wave.
I think this is a fresh breath, a fresh, some fresh air for New York, man. You know what I'm saying? I think if Max B actually take you know, his career serious, he could actually be up there with a little baby. You think so? He could
And
reach that. You don't think he could reach that stardom?
I don't know. The baby, I don't know, bro. Let me tell you something. If he come out with hits, and he got French with him. French make hits. But one thing about French,
Yeah,
French know how to make a hit.
he ain't dropping none unless that shit fire. That's one thing about French. He drops nothing but flames for us. I love French Montana as an artist.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like I said. You see what Off the Hook girl said? He's too old. I don't think old. You
Has
could be
anything.
fire. You could be fire when you old. Look how Knives with one verse, a leaked verse that wasn't even on the album. Look how he had the whole hip hop in a frenzy
Right.
with that one verse from Ometra that wasn't even a verse that was on the album, bro. So I know one verse, and no matter how old you is, if you come out with some fire, it's over. If Max B, see Max B, this is the whole thing right now. Max B is better off not putting out no music than putting out whack music. If he put out whack music, then the wave is over. Then the wave is over. He better really
I don't think that man could put out whack music, bro.
anybody can put out whack tracks, bro. You
I'm
bugging.
bro.
You tripping.
I don't name a whack track from
Some of
Max
his
B.
wax, I don't like all his music. I don't like all of Max B music, bro. I'm just being honest.
All Max B music is fire to me. I don't think I ever heard a a trash Max B track.
All that everything that I heard from Max B is not fire, not to me. I heard a lot of good tracks, but everything I didn't like. I didn't like everything. I didn't like some of his mixtapes. I had certain mixtapes, and I was listening. I'm in prison, so I'm listening to all the mixtapes. If I don't got them, if I ain't buying myself, the homie up the block, one of my mans up the block, they got it. Yo, send that down. Let me listen to that Max. Let me listen to that. We got nothing but time to write letters and listen to music. You heard? No,
Yo,
we listen to
Ja
everything. You heard?
ACV, Ja ACV said basically um half of the way he talking, half of today's artists that are relevant and about something is Max B babies.
I agree. I agree with that, but that don't mean just because they his babies, that don't mean he can come out and kill it. Unless
Why not? He's the originator.
I believe, yo, listen, like I
He's the
said,
originator of these melodies, bro.
if he comes out here with straight fire, if he mess with Jim and he come out with fire, is if he come out with a dud, it's over. You can't make a first impression twice. You ever heard of that saying? He gonna make a first impression now.
Right. I heard of that. I heard of that.
Whatever song he come out with, it gotta be fire or it's over. Look, what's some special delivery? What's his name from Harlem?
Oh, fish and spaghetti. Fish and spaghetti.
What's his
Yeah.
name? G Dep.
G Dep.
He came out. He had a shot. Trash. We ain't never heard of him again.
Yeah, yeah. The boy ain't have no shot.
And
What you
G Dep,
mean?
I heard a fire freestyle. I'll be listening to the freestyles on the internet all the time. Them ciphers and joints.
Yo,
I heard
boy
him.
ain't have no shot. He
I
came
heard him
back
in a
to
good
Harlem.
cipher.
He
I
came
heard
back
him
to
in a good.
Harlem. Diddy saw him, gave him a 5, and was like, "Yo, you home? I didn't
Jace, he
even
got to
know you
drop it.
was
He got to
home."
drop a bomb. If he don't drop a bomb, if he drops something, and Flex ain't dropping bombs, he got to kill New York. If he don't come out with nothing that's gonna kill New York, then it's over.
I don't.
The wave
Yo,
is over.
listen. I think, I think he got something right now cooking up.
Yo, Jai said, G Dep ain't no Max B. Special delivery.
My son said fish and
Yo, listen.
spaghetti. I
What
was
you
all
talking
right
about?
on fish
Max
and
B
spaghetti.
never had a song bigger than Special Delivery. What are you
You,
talking about?
you crazy?
Max B never had a song bigger than Special Delivery,
Hey
bro.
yo,
You
stop
tripping,
playing
beloved.
with me, bro.
You tripping, beloved.
Hey yo, you want to go? You want to go? Go to Max B right now and look at
Take
his.
this money. Make this money.
Yo, hold on. I'm about to look up special delivery and see how much that is on.
Max B songs was not bigger. That was a mainstream song, like you said. He ain't got no song bigger than Special Delivery.
Hold on, we gonna go look this up right now since you talking this.
Look, off the hook girls, Max B never had a big hit song. What song he had?
No, on the mainstream.
What big song did Max B have on his own?
Hold on, I'm
Special
gonna say
that was G
special
Dep's song,
delivery.
Special Delivery. That
All
was a
right,
mega hit, bro.
special delivery right now on the internet is at 3.6 million, and that's on Bad Boy Entertainment. It's
Streams?
3.4 million on Bad Boy Entertainment official music video. Right, that's 9 years ago. Right,
GT said she touched it in Miami.
I'm gonna go
Yo,
to
y'all
Max
wild.
B.
Y'all tripping in the comment section, y'all. The chat is wild right here. GT said she touched it in Miami. I don't know. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, who the All Star TV? That 15-year-old music does not slap right now. I ain't gonna lie. He got some good songs, but it don't slap. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it is fire though. She touched it in Miami. It's fire.
Yo, listen. One of Max B's songs is blowing out that special delivery, bro.
I don't know what you're looking at, the overall streams of sales of special delivery. I know it can't match. Max B has no
Yo,
song that can match that.
blow me a dub. Blow me a dub. Got more yeah, my son Max B is just he's the wave guard, man. He can't be touched, man. New York got him, man.
He got cool songs. They wasn't hits. He ain't got no hits.
Nah,
Yo,
that's yeah. Yeah, Max B. But special delivery, we already know G Dep ain't no special delivery. Blow me a dub is got
yo, I was looking for that
is
song. He was talking about I don't want to go to jail. What's that song, bro? I can't find that song, bro. I was looking for that song, bro. That's a good song. I couldn't find it.
yup. Dice Peso is a Max B baby. He over there with Jim Jones. He's a Max B baby.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
all
I haven't heard Dice Peso like that. I
yo,
heard him on a
listen,
couple of
the
songs
whole
with Jim.
Harlem, anything that come out of Harlem is Max B babies. You heard? Trini BK, salute, All Star TV, William Anderson, Clarence Beeks,
Trini, salute, what up? Yo, listen, man. The wave, yo,
QUNYC,
look.
Real GT.
Only thing that could kill the wave is a dud. If he come out and drop a bad song, it's over. He got to come out and drop some fire.
All right, so what advice would you give Jim Jones in this situation?
What advice would I give Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Jim Jones he's a podcaster. He's doing what he got to do. He's going
No, I'm
viral.
saying like would you I
Keep going
mean like
viral. Keep talking your shit. He's a podcaster. You heard? He got a podcast.
no, I mean if he's smart, he would if he's smart, I would just like I would keep going.
Let me tell you something, bro. Hear me out. Conflict. I'm a writer. You know I'm a writer, you heard?
Right.
I did a lot of studying on writing. Bro, conflict moves the story. Without conflict, without enemy, Rocky Balboa versus Ivan Drago, without an enemy,
Waxed off.
you got the protagonist, you you got the protagonist, and then you got his enemy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have an enemy. What is a superhero? What is Superman without Lex Luger? Who we gonna go against? What is Batman without the Penguin? Right?
Yo,
Think
but
about it though. Just think about it. Jimmy gotta keep an enemy. He beefing with Tony Yayo this week. He beefing with Knives, Cameron. You gotta have conflict, bro. Conflict moves the story. Without conflict, then it's really nothing. Let me tell you something. The whole Ratchet TV is built on conflict. What's that? What's them girls that be fighting? Baddies?
yeah.
All they do is beef with each other. The whole show is twerking and fighting. Beefing enemies. Krishan, her sisters, all of them blew up off conflict and fighting, acting crazy, ratchet. This person versus that person. Loving hip hop the same way. K Michelle beefing with them, she's shaking the table. Jocelyn, all of them blew up off conflict. Think about it. Think about it, bro. All of them
Nah,
blew up
right.
off conflict. Nas and Jay-Z got bigger when they blew up on conflict. The best songs we remember from KR Russ and MC Shan is when they was beefing. The Bridge is Over, Queensbridge. Think about it. Remy and Nicki. Nicki and Minaj versus Little Kim. Little Kim versus Foxy Brown. You gotta have a Tupac versus Biggie. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. That shit moves the story, bro. You gotta have conflict. Remember when we was on here, Clash of the Titans? You heard Smitty? Yo, Ron Book said, yo, Max was the
I
writer. I
remember
also remember that.
I remember Clash of the Titans, bro. That was listen, man. That was some
Look, right now, if I come up here and throw 18 francs at somebody, right? Bad Mikey is wilding up somebody. It's gonna be like 200 people in here, bro. 300.
fact. Fact.
He's wilding again. You heard?
He's
Bad
whack.
Mikey's out. You heard? I throw 700 glizzies. Right or wrong, Smitty? Your wax dog salute.
Yo, Queens get the money. You
You already
already
know.
know.
Big Queens, Big Queens. If I come up here and throw wild glizzies, listen, you violated. Eat a dick. Shed a
Yo,
tear too. What? I'm ready to crash out. Look at Hassan Campbell. Go to the Bronx, get shot. You know what I'm saying? You
it's
going
lit.
viral, you
You
heard?
viral.
You viral, you heard? It's true.
Trinity BK said wicked. Yo, you viral.
You viral. Look, you were just going through it with a couple of people. You had 200, 300 in the building. You come up here and talk knowledge. Listen, brothers, go to school, eat right,
Yo, you got two people.
do your
Yo, listen.
exercise, make sure you stretch in the morning. It's gonna be two people in there. Yo, you right,
Yo,
bro. Salute. Peace, bro. I'm out. You heard?
yo, dudes do not want to hear none of that.
Right or wrong, though.
They
You
don't
know what I'm
want
saying?
to.
You tell a motherfucker all the right shit to do. Listen, go to school, learn a vocation, take plumbing, heating, electrical. You know what I'm saying? Eat your
Everything.
noodles. Eat your noodles. Eat your vegetables.
Right.
You're gonna have two people in a building.
Yo,
You come
yo,
up here and be like, your mother can eat some. Yo, who you talking about? They're gonna be
right.
sharing your shit. Yo, listen. Yeah, your
He's
moms can
wilding.
eat it too. Your mother, yeah, her. Mama love, moms, old lady,
Right.
the wisdom can eat this nugget right here. Soon as
Nah,
you
that's it.
start doing that shit, bro, you're viral. You heard? Yo, he well, and yo, they gonna share your shit out. Yo, Smitty up there going crazy, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. You
They
know
gonna be
how
like, get
that
the fuck
shit
out of here.
go.
Smitty that be up there talking with Mikey B and Smitty. Yeah, he up there tripping, bro. I don't know who he throwing all them Franks at. He just told somebody moms to eat
Nah, that's a
it.
fact. You know how that go. They don't want it.
You gonna
But
have
you know, Tony
grandmoms in the
Yayo,
building. You gonna have grandmothers,
yo,
sisters, all kind of people. Yo, I seen your friend Smitty. He was up there wilding. Like, what? I don't even know. They'll be telling me about it, texting me. Yo, your man
yo, your
Smitty's
man
up there
going
wilding on
viral. He up
somebody.
there wailing. Yo, son up there well. Yo, who he throwing the freaks at? Yo, son, you don't know? Yo, but listen,
It's true.
Tony Yayo said that on Adam 22 today. Um, and salute Tony Yayo,
Yo,
50
Brooklyn
Cent G
Crooks, salute.
Unit. You know what I'm saying? Big Queens. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Yayo. He bigged up brothers from the sector. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Legend in
Facts.
China. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Salute for that, man. We definitely appreciate that y'all out there watching and you know what I'm saying and acknowledging brothers and giving them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? And not on no gatekeeper. But he said it. He said, dudes don't want to hear no, in so many words, he said, dudes don't want to hear no bullshit. He said, I'm cool with the lies. You understand? Dudes can lie on me all day. You know what I'm saying? It's just making my shit better. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just making me, you know what I mean? Because now I could go over there and give y'all interviews about, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he basically said. I can get y'all interviews about what's really the truth. You know what I'm saying? So they into that, man. They don't care about that. Them rappers don't care. Lie on them all day. You understand? Only thing you doing is making them hot.
Yo, listen. It's about to be wild, more lies, more beef,
Oh my
more
God.
more dudes just talking because everybody knows the algorithm now.
This the street.
Everybody know if you come up here and talk smack about anybody, it's gonna go up.
You lit.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna get
But
worse.
listen, don't be talking so much that you end up with a bottle across your head.
Oh my God, you seen that?
don't don't end up with a bottle across your head like say that to Billy, you heard? For
Yo,
real.
say that Mac Billy.
Mac Billy say that.
They gave old school. We used to call that the glass hat. You heard?
Yo.
They hit son with the glass hat.
They hit
Damn,
some with the 1942 plus 10. You heard they smacked some with a full bottle. Is man
oh.
do yo Brooklyn
Yo,
Crook
Brooklyn Crook,
salute.
appreciate you, man. Salute.
No doubt.
Appreciate you with the dub. What he said for the program. Salute. Appreciate you, bro.
Nah, salute, brother. Appreciate you, man. Word of mother, man. Love. Why you hating the best? Hey yo.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They smacked that man in the head with that bottle like that. Yo, he was on the internet the next day. Yo, son is, I ain't gonna lie, he be on his shit though. He a tough dude. He got smacked in the head with that bottle. He was on the internet the next day talking wild smack. You heard?
Yo, son, that's because that dude is mentally
The same
ill,
night.
bro.
Yo, the same night he was up there going in on the internet. You heard? Ryan Anthony said he's twisted already. You heard?
Say that, Billy. Yeah, y'all get up on this internet, y'all talk crazy about people, y'all run up in these bars, and they get smacked up in your head with that 1738 bottle and be all right, you are.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He came right back though. He ain't look too messed up. He came right back and was talking smack, you heard?
Listen, when the dude hit him, the way the dude cocked the bottle back and hit him on his head, yo, no lie, I touched my head.
Yo, they
I
slipping
grabbed the
though.
top of my head and was like,
Yo, he's
damn.
slipping, bro. I would have seen a dude. It was a skinny dude with a Nike Tech on with a big bottle in his leg. He pulled that bottle out his leg, bro. You seen that?
That was crazy.
How you let a dude sneak up on you? Listen, I'll be on point. I don't be that drunk. I'm gonna see a dude slip his hand in his pants and pull a big ass bottle out of some skinny ass Nike Techs.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna see that, bro. You heard?
That was crazy right there.
Yo, Wax Dog said, "Who got Christian?" Say that, Mac Billy.
Yo, they gave him that good. Say that swear he run Canarsie and talk too much. It was bound to happen any day. Ain't
They
nobody
say
untouchable.
they say he mad at Jim Jones because he's really the youngest YN in New York. You heard? The
Who
oldest YN. He like 47.
who? Say that, Billy?
They say he like 47.
Yeah, nah. Say that as in his what's the name?
He in his 40s?
Yeah, in his 40s.
I didn't even know he was in his 40s. You
Yeah,
heard?
say that. Say that used to be running around all that son of
Yo,
the bush.
salute to say that. Salute to say that, man. That bottle to the head be knocking dudes out, bro. That be having dudes like in a coma, you heard?
Yeah. He got that. Son got some real West Indian head, son. Some real coconut head, you heard?
Remember them old school mixtapes in jail? Noggin
Noggin
knockers.
noggins.
Hit him with the noggin knocker, you
Hit him
heard?
with the noggin noggins.
the,
That's crazy.
the
Yo, son,
noggin knocker is wild, you heard? You gotta watch these young stupid motherfuckers, you heard? They popping, you heard?
listen. I don't listen. That's why any place young dudes is partying at, I'm not there.
Yo,
I'm
look,
not there.
it happened in Queens. He caught that in Queens, you heard? That was in Queens, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. They not the noggin knockers, yo.
Yo,
They said they got the beer can crushing head.
oh, he said I can't forget. Yo, All Star TV. Yo, Mikey B not up, but he Mikey
I
B.
gotta have it.
Mikey B think that G Dep special delivery fish and spaghetti is better than Max
No,
B.
I didn't say it was better. I didn't say it was better, bro.
He said Max B has don't
I said
have
it was
a
a bigger song, not better. was the
He
biggest
said,
song.
he said Max B do not have a bigger song than Special Delivery. You
He doesn't
want
have a bigger
that?
song than Special Delivery. He
Special
doesn't.
Delivery, I need that. He said we was all right on fish and spaghetti. Special Delivery.
Look, you still remember it, yeah?
That's the only part I remember. It's fish and spaghetti because I used to eat that shit. My grandmoms used to cook that fish, whitings with and spaghetti.
I like that.
I love that. Whitings and some spaghetti. You get lucky if she throw the little.
Yo,
The
Trini, let him
back in
know.
the
Trini
days they
like
used to have the
Trini
sausage, the
like I
beef
definitely agree with
sausage.
Mikey B. Look, Trini like this. You were just saying that Jim Jones shut Max B down. Now you talking about he had a bigger song than Special Delivery, bro. Like which is it? Did Jimmy
Hold
shut
on,
him down?
Trini.
Or was he bigger? Like, what are you talking about? What are you
Yo,
come on,
Trini,
Smitty.
what's up, son? You can't be flipping on me, Trini.
Come on, Smitty.
Come on, Trini. You flipping on me? Like, come on. You got us looking bad now, B. You
I ain't
got
gonna
us
lie
looking
though.
bad,
I ain't
Trini.
gonna lie though. Yo, they gave Max B a good come home though, you heard?
Nah, salute Max, man. He looked good coming home. He looked healthy. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, he
They
look
was trying
fat.
to
He don't look
clown
healthy.
him.
He look fat.
Yeah, he looked fat, but they was trying to clown my son saying he was rocking the same LV hat. Now my boy had on three different LV hats. They
They
yo,
they, they
but
say he had the same LV hat on. They
yeah,
be
they trying to
stupid. They
make it
stupid
seem
over
like
there.
my son. Yo, listen. When you famous, so you got some motion going on. Dudes is watching. Remember, dudes is gonna watch everything you got on. You feel
Yo,
what I'm saying?
all right, check it out. Let- Before we go out, because we about to shut it down. Check it
Right,
out. We've been in for a minute, going on an hour and a half.
no doubt.
You think Max B got New York
Max B got New York hands down.
without no music? He didn't put no music out.
Without no music. It's
How does he
nobody.
have New York without no music?
What you mean? How does he have New York?
Explain it.
He just showed it. He just stepped into town, and everybody is saying he got the crown. That's just like the
Reagan,
black. That's like dude coming for Wakanda. They gave him the black. He's the Black Panther of New York right now. What are you talking about? He's Wakanda.
he's the Black Panther.
He's the Black Panther, bro.
What?
I'm trying to tell you. My son came in all black. You saw he came out like the Black Panther. All black. He been wearing all black since we seen him, man. They had they have like
Oh, your man doing bad vibes, looking like Bill said. Man, they say he walking around with a stripper, a male stripper. That I don't know what's going on.
yo
Yo,
Q yo Q, yo QUNYC. I ain't saying he got the game as a whole where the South, the East, I mean the West. Far as New York is concerned, Max B brought life back to New York. I don't see no artist bringing
he got the
life
street
back to New
crown.
York the way he's doing, bro.
I agree. I probably agree with that. The streets came out. A
The
lot of my
streets came
guys,
out.
a lot of my guys came out for Max B. A lot of my dudes, I was talking to them. They popped up. A lot of people I know went to that joint too.
Yo, Vil, what's up with yo, Vil? What's up with your crazy ass? Yo, Vil, yo, Vil.
All right, let me ask you this. Because dudes is trying to say if you went out there and popped out for Max B and you ain't know him that you was a groupie. Was dudes showing Max B groupie love? Was that groupie love, or that was just dudes showing dude love coming home? It's a situation and everybody popping out. It's a movie going on and everybody's popping out and showing up for the movie. Or it's dudes. What they said when you riding somebody, what they say? It's a new word. It's a new word they be
What they swinging?
swinging, but it's a new word. Yeah, it's like that. It's like swinging, but it was another word they said. They be wilding.
They got mad different
They be
slang.
wilding, bro. But
But no, I don't think
is that
it was
groupie? If you show
no.
up at Max B shit, are you a groupie?
And
Are
all
you
right,
a
so
male groupie?
let's say that in like in a five-year farmer sense, right? 5-year farmers don't know Max B, never made no artist. He was I don't think that's groupiness. I think that people don't understand the uh what Max B brought to the table far as music wise You know what I mean? And what he brought to the scenes of New York. You get what I'm saying? Like, I used to look at Max B when I first knew
Glazing, glazing. Is they glazing? Yo,
Nah, they
Clarence,
not. They not
yo, Clarence
glazing,
Beach,
bro.
yo, salute. Glazing. They said they was glazing out there. Is
Nah,
they
they not.
glazing? Is they glazing?
Nah, they not glazing, bro. Because look, yo, bro, you gotta understand what this man brought.
Glazing is wild work. Yeah.
Yo, no lie, yo, Matt, yo, Mikey B. My man Champ. Shout out my man Champ. If you out there, man, my son Champ from Queens. Um, the homie Champ, light skin Champ. He from QU, right? Yo,
Right.
only thing he used to listen to is Max B. At first, I wasn't fucking with Max B. I was like, yo, who this nigga crying on the track all day, son? Like this nigga. I used to be like, yo, but I start listening to what he was saying. And then I understand why son was, because I used to be like, yo, damn, son, you were some real groupie Max B. Like everything was Max B, Max B. Yo, he's the wave guy. I used to be like, yo,
Is
son,
they
slow down.
glazing? Is they glazing?
Yeah, they glazing.
They glazing?
Mm-hmm. Niggas is glazing, son. They trying to get in. They trying to get in. Glazed donuts, you are?
They glazing out
Yeah,
here?
nah, they glazing out there. They glazing.
Yo, Max B was sitting there like the king in that chair, you heard?
I tried to
Yo,
give it. I tried.
yo,
I tried to give
glazing
him
is
an
wild work,
excuse.
you heard?
I tried to
Glazing
give
is
him.
wild, you
I tried to give an excuse. They glazing, son. That nigga ain't
nah,
even stand up for the
you
nigga.
tried though. You try to protect him. Yo, Smitty tried to protect y'all. He said y'all glazing though.
Yo, son, listen. Son ain't even get out his seat. Son was giving them pounds and touching their heads and all that. Come here, little
kiss,
man.
kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring, my little B. Yo, he was
Hey,
wild.
yeah. Yo, glazing is wild work out here, you heard? Grown
Yo,
ass men out here, 40 and 50-year-old men glazing.
glazing.
You too old to be glazing like that, you heard? Nah, glazing is wild work, you heard? Don't get
Nah,
me wrong.
that's a fact.
I
Q
respect
U
the
N
people
Y
that know him
C.
that popped out, Dane Grease. I seen a lot of producers that he worked with popped out and showed him love. That ain't glazing. Them
Nah,
dudes
that ain't
that know
glazing.
him. And let me tell you something. For the party people that go to all the lituations, that ain't glazing. They just pop out to all the lit movies. You know how I go. When I was into the club shit when I was young, if it was something popping, we out there. Not cause you there. We ain't worried about you. You know what I'm saying? They got the donuts. Yo, put donuts in the chat if they glazing out here in these streets. If they glazing out here in New York, I want to see donuts in the chat. You
Yo,
heard? Put them
chill.
donuts in the chat if they glazing. Put them glazed donuts in the chat if y'all think they
Come
glazing.
on, Mikey. They
Yo,
can't
that
be.
that glazing shit is wild. Yo,
Yo, that slang right there, glazing. Dudes is
yo,
glazing.
I ain't going front, son. I never been a groupie, bro. I can't be a groupie, bro. I can't be a.
Nah,
Don't get
fact.
me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Showing love and paying homage is a little bit different,
Right.
but
That group, that groupiness though. Nah, I can't be a groupie, bro. I can't be like I show love to somebody like yo, I
Bill said, nah, niggas fake glaze, boy. I don't know what fake glaze is.
what's fake glaze, boy? I told Bill be wildin'.
Uh,
We got Bill in the comments
your
wildin'.
wax dog said fresh out the oven, they glazing. Yo,
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
On the come home, niggas glazing.
That's wild, you heard? That's wild work, yeah. But nah, you got some people in club. When you're a party person,
Yeah, they actually love his
any
music and love him.
any movie, if you're a party head and you with the party crowd, if it's a movie, you popping out.
Right.
Because that's what you do. You party, that's your thing. That's not glazing, you heard? Them people like that, it's not glazes, you
But
heard?
what
I
about
don't
the dudes that went to the party that don't even know the songs? Know his songs. Was there just mumbling and stuff like that.
they like Max B. they, they, yo,
Yeah.
they was in the crowd. Yo, hold on.
Yo.
nigga in the crowd singing the song, don't even know the words, just mumbling them shit. The wave is back.
Yo,
Nah, but I'm saying
they gave
some.
me a free phone. They be giving me free phones with all kind of deals. I'll be just taking these shits. I don't even be using these shits. Yo, check it
Yo, but
out. I don't even be using these shits. They be giving me phones. They gave me a phone for one of my one of my one of my one of my shits, one of my cribs.
yeah,
They just give you phones. You know how they give you a phone with the Wi-Fi and all that shit?
hell yeah.
Yo, look. They was like this, ow. They was like, ow. Yo, listen.
Yo,
Grown men talking about ow.
yo, chill.
That's glazing. If you went to that party and you said ow at any time, you was glazing, you heard?
Yo, chill.
You was definitely glazing if you said ow at any time and you over like 35. If you said ow, you was glazing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wrong books, you said ow.
Raw Books was on his Harlem shit. Ow, the wave is back. Ow, Mawa.
Ow.
Mawa.
Ow.
Mawa. Hey, yo.
You glazing, little mutt? You better
Yo,
be
you better
glazing.
not
You out
be
here glazing,
glazing.
shorty? Is you glazing? Is you glazing? You better not be glazing Max B out here. You glazing? Huh? You
Nah,
glazing?
I'm just saying, listen,
What your
the
mama put
dude,
on you? You smell like a coconut cookie. You smell like a whole coconut cookie. What your mama put on you, bro? What is that? Get
yeah,
that.
I don't think nobody came back I don't think nobody had this much anticipation in New York in a long time. The only, you know, artist that we had in New York that had this much hype and run behind them was Bobby Smurda and Rowdy Rebel and them. And they fumbled the bag. Not so much, not
Rowdy
Bobby
Rebel
so
made some
much.
good songs.
Rowdy
Nah,
fumbled the
Rowdy Rebel
bag.
made some good songs when he came home, bro.
But he fumbled. He fumbled.
I mean, I think they fumbled. I don't know.
You know what? He
Dudes be
fumbled when
doing
he
bad
didn't sit.
business.
He fumbled when he didn't stand on business with Bobby Smurda when Bobby Smurda said, let's leave these people and do our independent wave and do what we gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? That's where he lost everything.
Yo, Fivio was there trying to see if Max broke the law. They wild in the chat.
Yo,
Yo,
they
Fivio was
wildin'.
wild. Whatever Max do, he better not drop no trash. Wax Dog said, "Fresh out or it's over." Like Bobby Smurda. That's a fact. And I don't think it's over with Bobby Smurda because they get money in other ways.
Right. But I
Tavon
think
Miller said,
truly,
"Go ahead, bro."
I think truly, they got other ways, them artists got other ways to get money. But I think um Max B is he loves music. He wants to make music. You know what I mean? He want to be that big star. I'm just keeping it real. That's what I feel. He want his chance. He want his time. He feel like he was cheated. And that's the vibes I'm getting from him, man. He feel like he was cheated. You know what I'm saying? On the first go around, he got everything in front of him right now. You know what I'm saying? He got the same pieces. You know what I mean? I'm hearing it's another producer by the name of I don't know, it's some kid or some weird looking dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dude got like 4 or 5 pictures on his page, but he's like the missing link to, you know, Max B success. You know what I'm saying? Far as producing wise, and like I said, man, it hasn't been this much hype behind somebody since Bobby Smurda and Rowdy Rebel, and he could take it somewhere, man. If he
I ain't gonna lie.
only
I'm happy. I'm happy for him though. I'm
right,
happy for Max B. You heard?
right, nah, fact,
I'm happy getting that love and he
right.
getting money because he got that venue. That was his coming home party. So I think he made money off. I don't think he just paid for that venue. I think he made money off that shit. You
Of
heard?
course he did,
So it's good to see him get into a bag. I respect the dude coming out here getting to it. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
no doubt,
I'm
no
glad
doubt.
French. French was a good friend that he had good people around him, and sometimes you can show loyalty to dudes that's no good, and dudes just shit on you, and they in position to give you opportunities and they don't. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? You can do the world for dudes. Um, so it's good to see solid dudes out there. I'm glad, French is a solid friend.
Nah, he
You know what I'm
is.
saying? He can count him as a friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a bro. And this shit is rare nowadays, bro. These dudes is fake as hell, especially in that industry, bro.
What?
Them niggas is some fake ass niggas, bro.
What? Come
Them
on.
dudes is there's some fake ass dudes in the industry, bro. You see all this rat, all this, and I'm not pinpointing that specifically, but you see all this shit we seen, all these fake gangsters with all this stuff coming out now.
Right.
Like, bro, like it's some fake ass dudes out there, bro. I'm glad son it was real and kept it real with his friend, regardless to what. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
Raw Book said him and Max been since Sandbox.
a word.
Since Sandbox. So he was scraping you on the ball court too? They said my son get busy on that ball court. That's true or not?
Yeah, Jim Jones did say that he gave back all his rights to Max B. He probably did though. Yeah, I mean, dude should have, And let me tell you something. I ain't gonna say what a dude should have came home to, because if you showed your loyalty to the wrong people, then you gonna come home to shit. You heard? It's good that we seeing these. It's good that we seeing these examples of keeping it real with street dudes that's no good. It's good that we seeing these examples. These dudes ain't no good out here, bro.
Mm,
These dudes ain't no good, bro.
mm,
Fake gangster shit. Soon as you go home, dude's the first one trying to slide on your baby moms, your wife, or your girl.
mm.
Be your mans. Be your friends, bro.
Now, real talk. You talking talk.
You be your friends, bro. So it's good to see. It's good to see both sides of it. How dudes treat you like a piece of shit when you come home, and how dudes treat you like royalty when they in position. Set you up with opportunities. Let me tell you something, bro. When I seen people getting money, and I see people getting money, and they in position to give people opportunities to make money, and they don't, that means they don't want your success.
Right.
If you are in a position to give me opportunity and you don't, that means you don't want to see me successful, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That means you don't want to see me successful, bro.
I agree.
And that's what a lot of these dudes do. They don't want to see dudes successful, bro. A lot of these dudes want to keep you in position. They want to keep you down so you could be under them
Nah,
and
facts.
at they beck and call, bro. The
Facts.
sooner you can get away from these dudes, the sooner that you see that, and the sooner you get away from these dudes, is when your life is gonna change and when you really gonna see success, bro. I'm telling you. Get out there, do your own shit, get on your own grind, get your own money, have your own thoughts, have your own situation.
I
You
just
look at
read this shit earlier where it said,
Go ahead, bro.
you gotta stop. You gotta start. What it said.
What you saying, Smitty? Smitty Wi-Fi acting up. Bam Boogie, what you talking about? I don't understand. Chico Low. I don't know about that. What if you tired of dudes fumbling the fumbling the ball so they stop passing the joint? That's cap. That is excuses dudes make to not look out for their friends. That's excuses that dudes make to not look out for their peoples, bro. That's cap, bro.
Yeah, bro. But it says something in nature where you gotta stop loving the people that you know what I mean that you that you want to love, like the people that you love and the people that love you, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like we always go for the people and put our all into the people that we love. And sometimes the people that we love don't, you know what I'm saying, think of us the same way. You feel what I'm saying? And then there be other people on the sideline that really love us and care about us and want us to win. You feel what I'm saying? But we never give the time and day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah. I see what you're saying, bro.
so
Yep.
that's what you got to do, man. You got to be mindful of the people that you're around. It could be family that don't want you to win. It could be
I
them.
see what you're saying, Bam Boogie. But let me tell you something, bro. That shit is easy to see. It's easy for you to see somebody that don't want you to win. Let me tell you something. When you start talking about stuff, and every time you say something, somebody speaks against you. Every time you say something, somebody they don't want you to win. They're in competition with you. If somebody, yo, mine is better than yours. What you got this, I got that. They in competition with you. They don't want to see you win. They in competition with you.
He said I'm on mute still.
Now you good, bro. I can hear you.
Okay,
You was on mute though earlier, a little while ago.
all right,
But I agree with you, bro. I agree with you like I said, to a certain extent. When you know, bro, it's easy to see that shit, bro.
right,
It's easy to see, and when people start hating, we don't want to believe it. We see it. We try to brush it off,
right.
hold on to a relationship that's already gone past us. The relationship already ran its course.
Facts.
You trying to hold on to it for some distant memories that no longer even are even relevant in today's times.
Nah,
You
you
might be
right
holding
about that.
on. You might be holding on to some shit from back in the days y'all was kids. Dudes don't even respect none of that shit no more that y'all did when y'all was kids or
Right.
what was going on at that time. Dudes is on a different time. Dudes' past and lives totally changed. You heard?
No, facts, facts, facts,
You know
facts.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, you right, Mikey, because I'm kind of going through something like that, but I'm getting over that right now. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know, um, you know, in a relationship or dealing with somebody or having, you know, dealing business with somebody and, you know, the same shit going on. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what, this is, I got love for you. We cool and all that, but this is not working and I gotta let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, some of us have stayed down and forced ourselves to stick it out, hoping that something is gonna change and nothing's really gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you're doing is hurting yourself. You know what I mean? And that goes with everything, business, you with your relationships, all that, man. You know what I mean? Like it's real talk, man.
Right. And that's all I'm getting at, bro. It's like some of the stuff is like evident to see. We can see it and we just try to not see what's really in front of us. And we see it going down. We see what's going on. We see how people treating us.
Right.
But we trying to salvage the relationship, give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Nah, when people do things, you gotta believe them, bro. It is what it is.
Period.
You gotta man up, you gotta woman up. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And and let me tell you something. The sooner you get on your own path, find your own purpose, the more successful you will be.
Mm,
Like when I cut a lot of people out of my house, out of my life became a lot easier, and I see a lot more success when I
mm,
stopped doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I'm working, I'm doing what I gotta do, and I got a good life.
mm.
When you get a lot of these people from around you trying to push and pull you into what they want you to do and shape and mold you into who they want you to be. See what I'm saying?
Nah, it gotta feel good, bro. It gotta feel good for you not to, because I know, our journey far as this gangster shit, this blood shit, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it feel good not to be on the phone every day, somebody calling you with some politics about the
Come
streets.
on,
Yo,
bro.
don't that shit feel so a
I
relief and
don't hear none
stress
of that.
and
I
a
don't
lot of
get
weight
none of
off
those
your back?
calls. I don't get none of that shit, bro. I don't
Yo,
get none of those
facts.
calls. I don't get none of that.
Facts.
I'm out that loop all
That shit
entirely.
feel great, man.
I
That shit
get
feel great.
I get calls on money. I get family calls.
Facts.
I get shit like that. I'm not with that shit, bro. I'm 50 years old, bro.
Tiny Let
Yo,
Loose. What's
Tiny Lab, look,
good, the
salute, what up?
neighbors?
G'd up Quinn, man. What up? Salute to my brother G'd up Quinn. You already know,
Tiny
man.
Let Loose. Neighbors don't need no favors.
Right, man. West side in the building, man. West Coast in the
West
building.
Side, West Coast in the building, man.
Word up, man. Salute to all the peoples on my brothers and sisters on the West Coast. Straight up. But
Word,
yeah,
word.
bro, that's how that shit really is, though. You know, you want to find yourself. You want to find your own lane. You want to find your own voice. And you know, you want to live a good life, bro. This shit is about being successful, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Want to live a good life, bro. A lot of that shit, a lot of the stuff that we did, a lot of stuff that it 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 equals to a bad life. No matter how you put it, no matter how you put it, it's gonna equal to you having a bad life, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna equal to you. Yo, stone to the bone, salute.
stone to the bone.
But it's gonna equal to you to having a bad life. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna equal to you to put yourself in situations to lose your life, to lose your freedom, to lose your family, and lose your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt.
Be
Yo, you know
yo,
what we got to
Khalid, yo, Khalil, what up?
You know what we got to talk about? We got to get Tiny Let Loose up here too about that situation that's going on with Big U's son. You know what I'm saying? We got to come up there.
Yeah, we
That was
gotta we do a
crazy.
show on that. That's crazy, bro. I heard that shit. I felt for Big U in that situation, but yeah, we can talk about that one of these days though too. You know what I'm
Right, right. We
saying?
got to come back up here one of these days
Yo,
and talk about
R.I.P.
that.
R.I.P. To Big U's son, man.
Facts.
That's horrible, bro.
Yeah.
That's horrible, bro. It's horrible for a son, and it's horrible for a father to be in prison and have to face that shit, to have to deal with that shit while you in prison, your son getting killed. Bro. That's horrible, man. Baby you, that's horrible, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's some nasty.
Tiny Let Loose said let him know when he there.
That's some nasty shit. You heard? Yeah, we do it. We put it together. We put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
We put it together. But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You know, like I said, you know, a lot of this shit, a lot of stuff that we see is like, you know, millionaires with good lives trying to destroy each other for whatever reason, bro. Like, y'all supposed to be just living a good life. You know what I mean?
Right,
Supposed to be just living a good life. And let me tell you something. When you start calling on destruction, bro, that shit can fall on your doorstep.
right.
I don't call on that shit. I don't be calling on no, I don't be calling on, the downfall of people of, trying to get things done to people. Or I don't think like I used to. You
Nah,
know what I'm saying?
facts, facts, facts,
I
bro.
don't
You
think like I
talking that
used to,
talk.
bro, because I know once you start calling on that stuff, then you're gonna get that into your own algorithm and your
Oh, you
own.
next. You next.
Yeah, or your family member.
Or
You
your
don't know your
family is.
friend,
You or
your
your
family, your friends. When you start calling on destruction and failure, I don't call on failure or destruction for nobody, bro.
right,
Even perceived enemies. I don't have no enemies. So I'm saying perceived enemies. People that you perceive as my enemy. I don't call on destruction in them, bro. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start doing that shit and you call on the universe to bring destruction or the most high to bring destruction, bro, you calling that shit on yourself.
right.
That shit could be your mother. That shit could be your grandmother. That shit could be your kids.
Anybody,
You
facts.
see what I'm saying? When you start calling on that shit, bro, like you can't call on that shit because you call on failure. You want to see people doing bad. Then you gonna be doing. You call on that. You call on yourself to do bad. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
That's the universal law. What you put out is what you get back.
Talk
No
that
matter
talk.
how, no matter how you put it out, that's what you get back, bro. I put out good energy. I get good shit. You heard? That's that.
That's
That's how I
right.
live my life. I put out good energy, and I try to speak truth to power. I come up here and I try to speak. Sometimes I might be at odds with people in power, but that's how it is. I might be at odds with the police. I might be at odds with the government. I might be at odds with the streets. I might be at odds with the gang. But that's what happens when it comes to you speaking and being a real person, bro. You're not going and being a real man or woman. You're not going to be in agreement with everybody. I'm a fucking man. I don't care.
Right.
This is how I feel. I got the freedom of speech. I can say what I want, and that's what it is. That's that.
That's right.
Everybody like it when you on their side, but then when the shit you saying don't appeal to them or it goes against their doctrines, now you a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, when you Dave East, you a piece of shit.
Right. When you right here glazing me, pause, I don't want no guys to glaze me, pause. But it's all good. When you start glazing him, hey, what you doing over there? Come back over
Right,
here.
right.
You're glazing the wrong guys over there.
Yeah,
Come
fact.
glaze over here.
Yeah, that shit, it's nasty.
It's nasty out here. But that's
That's
what it is,
nasty.
bro. But nah, this
Nah,
was a
but this
good
was a
show, bro.
good
This is a
one.
good
This a
show right
good
here,
one,
man. You
man.
had me
Definitely a
pop
good
out.
one, man. We wasn't on
Yo,
in a minute.
Smitty, listen, I was curled up like a cheese doodle with wifey. Smitty did this, bro. Smitty got me
Yes,
back out here. I got a
yes.
lot going on.
I had to bring
Congratulations
the
to
big
wifey.
bro out, man.
Got some good news. Congratulations to wifey.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna wait for him to announce the good news, but congratulations to him
Con-
and wifey. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what's going on, but I do. And I want to say this, Mikey. I'm proud of you, man. You understand? I'm proud of you and your wife. You understand what I'm saying? This shows how powerful, you know what I'm saying, two can be if they, you know what I'm saying, align into one. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
20 years, bro.
yeah, that's real
20 years,
talk.
bro. But like I said, don't get me wrong, bro. I could have came out here, and I don't like to. I'll be trying to stay humble.
Right.
I could have came out here on bullshit.
Timing.
I could have came out here and got to it on some other shit. Just being honest.
Had mad glazes running behind you.
I could have came out here and got to it on some other shit. Um, and probably been back in jail or dead. I did the right thing by my community. I did the right thing for our peoples. You know what I'm saying? I try to come up here and give good information. I'm funny at times. Sometimes I get emotional and passionate because I'm a little bugged out too. I ain't perfect.
Right.
Um, but on the same token, I've been blessed. You know what I'm saying? Um, Factions. I got a lot of shit going on in my life. You think you losing something? I got like triple or double what I lost.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got 4 times. That's how God work. You think that you losing something, but God is gonna give you 4 times the shit you lost. 2 times. Look at the story of Job in the Bible. That shit is some real shit.
Damn, yo, that's deep.
Look at the story of Job, right? People, you got a lot of haters out here. And I'm glad we talking about the Max B story because dudes try to hate on Max B's success, and that shit only tripled and doubled and made his shit go even more. That's what that
Right.
shit did, you heard? All they did was promote Max B more.
Right.
That's what they did. Like
Right.
Tony Yayo thanked China and Harlem and everybody, Hassan Campbell, because they promoted him.
And they got him right back in there.
Your haters are your best promoters. Your haters are your best promoters. You heard? Because they always gonna have your name in it in their mouth.
Home is a big
They always gonna be pushing a line on you. And if you got the most high in your corner, he gonna swerve all that shit and give you what you're supposed to get. Just being honest.
Nah, real talk.
You know what I'm
Real
saying? So
talk.
we gotta get success out here, bro. This shit is about success. At the end of the day, this shit is about success, bro. We gotta get to success, bro.
Nah, I definitely that right there, that ending that you just said, man, I definitely needed that. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a time where you gotta let go of the bullshit, all the bullshit in your life, man. You understand what I'm saying? If
Ain't
you
nothing
want,
wrong with letting that shit go. Ain't nothing wrong
nah,
with
real
ducking that
talk.
shit. And I like the way Max B is dealing with that shit, bro.
Real talk.
Even with Jim, he tried to swerve that shit, and Jim trying to keep it going. Max B came home. See, let me tell you something. When you had almost 2 decades in a cage, looking at that ceiling, counting every spot and every stain, looking at that ceiling every night,
Mm,
envisioning your family up there, looking at your family on the ceiling like it's a fucking projector,
mm,
like it's a movie projector. Y'all don't know that life. Some of
mm,
y'all don't. Some of y'all might. I know that life. I
mm,
know what that shit is like to be looking up there at that ceiling in that cell every fucking day and know like, yo, this shit is some bullshit. Let me swerve this shit. Let me get to my success. Let me get to my money. This shit is some bullshit because
mm.
I know what this cell is like. I know If I really trip, I could be back here looking at this fucking ceiling and not at my family. Envisioning my family on the ceiling while I'm in my bed with a nigga on a bottom bunk farting and smelling the spot up. Feet. I'm lying, Smitty?
Nah, you talk, yo, for real. Feet hanging off the bed, stinking.
Ass in a cell, farting. You up on you looking at the ceiling, thinking about your fucking family, bro. Max B know what that shit is like. That's why he's swerving that shit. That's why he's willing to whatever he had going on with Jim Jones to let that shit go because he's smart.
No, that's why he
Max
laughing. That's why he
Max
laughing
B
about it.
Max B is the smarter person right now.
Right,
Max, because he know what that cell is like. He know what that shit is like. Jim ain't taste that cell.
right. Ever.
Jim ain't taste that cell.
Not once.
I'm just being honest, bro. When you taste that cell, when you know what that cell is like, bro, and you sat down for all them summers while dudes is out here balling, banging your broads and doing all this other, getting your money, whack shit, a bunch of whack rappers, you know you nice, and you sitting up in that cell. Max B is smart.
Right,
He know that shit ain't about nothing that's going on with him and Jim Jones.
right.
He's smart. He know that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing.
And his support system is crazy.
Let me get to my money. That's why he willing to swerve it because he know it ain't about nothing. He know it ain't about nothing. He see dudes coming through there talking to him with natural life. He had 16 years. Dudes is talking to him with 60 years. He had 75 years. He gave back his life. He gave back life, bro. That's a life bid. That was a death sentence. Excuse me. That wasn't a life sentence. That was a death sentence. He gave back a death
Mm,
sentence.
75. My man
That's a
gave back
death sentence.
75
75 years of death sentence.
joints.
You might as well put me in a chair, 75
Might as well
years.
put me in the chair at this time. 75 joints?
75 years, bro. 75 years, bro. You might as well put me in a chair
Put me in the chair.
right now. That's a death sentence.
Clip
That's a
me.
death sentence.
Clip me.
But he understands that. That's the difference between him and Jim Jones at this point. He coming from a dude that has 16 years to do nothing but think.
Right.
He had he had a dude, he thought for them 16 years.
The whole 16.
This shit is not worth it.
This shit ain't worth. I ain't coming back here.
I'm not coming back here. This shit is
I,
over. You know? That shit is dead.
this shit is dead. I'm getting to this. You see, yo, listen, you saw how happy he was when he came home. Like the way he was grabbing his family, like, yo, I'm never letting y'all go, yo. Y'all don't know what I just went through for these last 6. And I'm not talking about anything physical. I'm just talking about just the yeah, yo, you got you listen, I don't wish jail on nobody. Just put it like that, man. Salute to Max B, man, on his come home, man. 16 years keeping himself relevant. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, that shit like you gotta be there, understand. You know what I'm saying? A man with that much time to think, you
That's right,
understand? He's
Khalil.
not thinking, he's not thinking about coming home and having an altercation. You understand?
Right, right, right.
A man is thinking of his listen, his heart is so peaceful right now. His mind is so clear right now. You understand what I'm saying? He's seeing things from a perspective that we can't even, like half of us can't even see right now because our minds is clogged up with all this weed, all this liquor, all this distraction. He's
Facts.
fresh. He's like
Facts.
in some way, he's like a newborn to this world right
He
now.
tapped in. Yeah, he tapped in. He
He's
tapped in.
tapped in spiritually.
He
And he
tapped
don't,
in. That's real
yo,
shit.
the level he's on right now, the realm he's on right now, bro, is crazy, son. He could take this
That's
shit
real talk.
anywhere, bro. You understand? When dudes,
That's real talk.
listen,
And that's why I'm telling you, if he not gonna make a hit, he might as well not make no music right now.
right.
That's what I'm telling you that.
I dig
Because
it.
and let me tell you something. The worst thing he can have around him right now is a yes man. It's the worst
Facts.
thing. Yeah, the worst thing he need the no man around him right now.
All right.
Not the yes man, not the glazers. He need to get that dude around him because this one dude is always gonna keep it real with you. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you got. You always gonna have a friend that's gonna talk to you real. They don't
Facts.
care about money. They don't care about none of that shit. Like, yo, bro, nah, you can't do that shit. That shit's not good.
Facts.
You need him around.
Right.
Make sure he's around you.
All the time.
Make sure that dude stays around, you heard? Because he gonna be
Nah,
like,
I
yo,
agree
nah,
with you.
he gonna give you the real. He gonna love you, his brother. You don't care about the money, you don't care about none of that shit. Like, nah, bro, that shit ain't right. Don't do that shit.
I definitely agree with you on that.
You get the glazes in there, whatever you do, they gonna be like, yo, Max B, ow. They gonna be like,
Nah,
they gonna
fact.
be in there like, ow.
Yeah, everything he say, ow.
The wave is back.
The wave is back.
The
Where
wackest
the
song,
grand crew?
the
Where
wackest
the
song you
grand
ever heard,
crew?
you heard?
Get the grand crew, bro. Nah, son. That's why I think, by him, his support system. I see he got a good support system. Frenchie, his his wife. His wife don't seem like, what I'm saying, she was in the mix this whole 16 years. Cause I didn't even know he had a wife.
That's crazy. That's fat. But she did though.
Yeah, I didn't even know. So she was ducking her taco for real. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
sometimes you want to keep shit low though. Sometimes you
As
want
you
to keep shit
should.
low.
That's a plus.
Sometimes you want to keep shit low. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
But yo,
plus,
this is a
man.
good one, man. We over 2 hours right now,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, we good, man. Salute, man. Salute to
Yo,
everybody
this is
out
a
there,
good one, man.
man.
We gonna be popping out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had a few
facts.
things going. Smitty, we had a few things going on, but we got some time. I have some time. We gonna pop out every now and then, you heard?
Y'all already know, man. Hood Love TV. It's a lot going on TV. Y'all
And
already
when we
know
get
what we do,
together,
man.
it's a lot going on in the hood, you heard?
TV, that's a fact.
It's a
Salute.
lot going on in the hood TV, you heard? When we
Yo,
get together.
Daily Brum News, man. UK, salute. Big up
New
the
Black World Order
UK. You
salute.
done know.
Yo, salute from to the UK, you heard? Salute to
Yo,
the people
salute
you don't
everybody
know.
out there, man. Whole New York, the down
Yo, this is
south,
a good
west
one,
coast,
man. We
everybody.
gonna pop back out, man, because we ain't talking about Big U. We ain't talking about a lot of stuff that been going on. We gonna give y'all our reaction, our perspective. You already know what it is, man. Salute, man. Hood Love TV. A lot going on TV. Bad Mikey, Smitty Rock. Y'all know what we do, man.
Peace.
Salute. Peace.